גילה ליליאן עוסקת בייעוץ גיוס ביוהנסבורג, דרום אפריקה, שם היא מתגוררת עם בעלה ומשפחתה.
I was approximately 6 months pregnant and I went to my doctor for a routine scan. And he looked at me and he said, "I'm sorry to tell you, there's something wrong with your baby's heart. And I would like you to go to a cardiac pediatrician as soon as possible so that he can scan the baby's heart and give us some more information." This I did, and the pediatrician said to me, he said he was absolutely amazed. He saw a condition called Fallot's tetralogy, which is a very serious heart defect. He saw there are 4 things wrong in Fallot's tetralogy. The one is a large hole in the heart and 3 other major defects of the heart. He was most fascinated because it was the first time that he'd ever seen this condition in utero. I then went back to my gynecologist and he explained to me about Fallot's tetralogy. And he told me the following: the baby could be brain damaged. The baby would be blue due to lack of oxygen. The baby, when he grows up or she grows up, would never be able to play sport. Major surgery would be required. And he said to me, furthermore, when you go into hospital to have the baby, please don't bring any baby clothes or blankets because there is a large chance that your baby won't survive. It was hard to hear, and there I was, 6 months pregnant with this very sick baby. I immediately phoned my GP, the late Dr. Rodney Unterslag of blessed memory, alav hashalom. He said, immediately write to the Rebbe and tell the Rebbe all the details of what the doctors have said, which I did in detail. And I received a bracha from the Rebbe that the pregnancy should go well and that I should have a healthy baby. I wrote to the Rebbe every time I had a checkup. They rescanned and rescanned. Still, they saw this major heart defect. And I felt helpless because there was nothing I couldn't do. But I had this betochen, and I had an amazing sense of peace that Hashem was with me, and the Rebbe, I had the Rebbe's bracha, and it would be hopefully all right. On Hey Tishrei, Tafshin Mem Dalet, I gave birth to my son. All the doctors, the relevant doctors and specialists, were on standby. He was immediately taken away to an incubator. They checked his heart. They said he had a murmur, but it seemed that for the meantime, he's okay. The doctor, the cardiac pediatrician, scanned the baby properly and did tests. And I still remember the words to this day. He said to me, "Mrs. Lillian, you are making an absolute fool out of me. I have pictures, I have videos, I have it on record that your son had Fallot's tetralogy. All he can see now is a lot of scar tissue which covered the hole, which healed the hole in the heart. The heart repositioned, the shape of the heart went to its normal shape, and the other major defects corrected it themselves." And he said it's what they call spontaneous correction. He could not explain it. He looked at me and he said, "What is this?" And I told the doctor about the Lubavitcher Rebbe in New York, and that I had written to him and had been in contact with him, and that I had asked him for a bracha, that my baby should be born healthy. And he accepted it, and he said, "Well, that's what it is."